Hello there, Danny. I hear you're taking the role of Jake Gyllenhaal in the latest Brokeback Mountain sequel. Is that correct?
I'm playing American and I'm playing a cowboy.
Now, this is a bit different for you now, Danny, isn't it? Because I know you're used to doing shit gangster movies.
But listen, all you can do is what's put in front of you. I've not made a conscious effort to do that, you know. It's a tough game being an actor, you know. There's a lot of actors out there at the moment that can just about feed themselves, you know. So, you know, I feel blessed that I do get work and that people write stuff for me. And, you know, some of it is quite samey, but I think that the way it works is you get a niche in the market and you put bums on seats for a reason. And
so let's get back on track. With this Brokeback Mountain sequel, I know it's a bit difficult now that Heath Ledger has sadly departed this world. Who's taking the role of Heath?
With Val Kilmer.
Oh, right, I can see what they've done there. Very, very clever. Short for Valerie, I believe. I hear you did a short lovemaking scene with Valerie Kilmer.
No disrespect to the man, you know, but it was horrible.
I heard a rumour, I don't know if this is true, and maybe you can confirm it for me, that Val Kilmer actually insisted on ejaculating on your face in rehearsals. Is this true?
It's hard to say no.
So what happens if something went wrong? Did you have any safe words planned?
I couldn't understand a word he was saying, to be honest, and he got away with it.
I actually read last week in Empire magazine that you choked on one of his testicles.
So I learnt from that little episode, believe you me.
So what's next then, Danny, for you? I read on your Wikipedia page the other day that you're set to take Zac Efron's role in High School Musical 4. Is that correct?
Now listen, it goes either way, you know, they're taking a risk on me, and either I pull it out of the bag and it opens up all sorts of new doors, or I get exposed.
Talking of being exposed, I hear there's a scene where you get wanked off by Vanessa Hudgens.
I mean, she is a raving salt, isn't she?
You know it, Danny. Yes, Danny. How was the old wank?
Sweet as, I'm very impressed by that.
I know the camera actually adds £5, but I heard you've got a bit of a small penis.
It's not a masterpiece. I've never claimed it to be.
Right, let's move away from films now. Let's talk about your charity work. I know you're the president of a little-known charity called Abuse for Women, in which you actually promote abuse for women. How do you go around sort of getting people to part with their cash?
If you don't raise me a certain amount of money in 24 hours, then I'm going to kill your mother. I mean, it's quite simple.
Quite a hard sell approach there, Danny. I actually read in the Daily Mail this morning that Osama bin Laden's going to part with some cash.
You know, he said he'll put some money in.
So I've seen pictures of you and Osama at a recent West Ham game. Have you always been a follower of Al-Qaeda?
I do. I've always believed since I was a kid. I want to believe. I love the idea of it.
They're not fictional, Danny. You do know Al-Qaeda are real.
Open that mind, you know.
Danny, I'm trying to open your mind, mate, all right? Osama bin Laden isn't Santa Claus.
Believe. Honestly, there's some things going on out there, and you watch.
That's bollocks. That's bollocks.
You're going to learn the hard way, though.